All right. Hello, everyone. Thanks a lot for joining the introductory session of 30 Days of Google Cloud, which is under the Google Developer Student Clubs at Shada University. This is a one-time opportunity to complete tracks using Google resources, and upon completing the tracks, also getting a certificate from Google itself that you are a Google Cloud ready. It's really awesome, and that's something you can share on social media, on LinkedIn, on Twitter, and everywhere you want. Again, thanks a lot for your interest in this program. Um, we really hope to have an amazing program with you during the next 30 days. Um, and anytime you have an issue, we're going to share many resources today to help you get started with all the things we have at our disposal. And always reach out to me, reach out to anyone in the group, on the team. I'm sure they're really willing to help, and they're really going to help almost everyone. Not even almost, always everyone, because I really trust the team. And let's just take it as a peer-to-peer learning system, whereby if someone understands a track in the Google Cloud program very well, can also help a student, I mean, one of his colleagues or one of her colleagues, stuff like that. So, well, now I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Francois Gonuti Touré. Francois, it's like the pronunciation in French because I'm from a French speaking country, and English is just my second language, right? Like most of you. Um, so I am the Google Developer Student Club's lead at Shada University for this school year, I mean 2021-2022. And a few days ago, I was selected as the Google Cloud facilitator on our campus again. We are all going to learn all these things together and get the benefits that Google has to offer. It's really amazing, right? Getting a certificate from Google telling you that, yeah, they certify you to be a cloud ready. What an amazing opportunity. It's really awesome. And I believe if we all commit to it, it's really going to be great because, yeah, the opportunities await, right? And nowadays, many industries, many companies are really moving, or they have been even moving to the cloud, right? No one is no longer working on the host system. They always move on to the cloud to do all the stuff they have to do there. And yeah, they're cool to go, and it never breaks. And they are really productive because they don't get to manage many things such as the database, such as the APIs, or such as the anyway, many things, right? So it just kind of allows you to remain focused on the things you have to do. So one more time, um, welcome to the 30 days of Google Cloud for the Google Developer Student Clubs in their campuses, right? And Shada University, I mean, the Google Developer Student Clubs at Shada University was fortunately one of the very few selected institutions in India to conduct the 30 days of Google Cloud. So it's really awesome. And whether you're a student at Shada University, here's the thing, like we prioritize students from Shada University. However, if there is anyone from any other university that does not have the Google Cloud program, can just reach out to us via email, via WhatsApp, via whatever communication channel we have, and we are really going to welcome you. Yeah, and we are willing to be there for you, to serve you until the end of these 30 days. From the 27th of this month, which is about, I guess, Monday, to the 27th of October. So 30 days, you finish all the tracks, you get certified by Google, you get t-shirts, you get a bag, you get many, many goodies from Google to have completed both the tracks. So welcome aboard and welcome to the 30 days of Google Cloud by the Google Developer Student Club at Shada University. Well, as you all might have noticed, we are conducting the 30 days of Google Cloud under our chapter, our Google Developer Student Club chapter. And I would like to let my core team, the ones that are here, to introduce themselves in a minute, and we will continue with our 2 hours productive and informative session. Thank you. I think I'm going to call you guys. Ritia, if you're there, can you just please unmute yourself and introduce yourself for about a minute? Hello, Ritia, are you there?
Yeah, hello everyone. I'm Vidya. I'm from second year, specialization in AI and ML, and I'm the core member for editorial department. And I'm hoping that this 30 days event of Google Cloud will become a huge success, and everyone will learn something. And yeah, definitely you people will definitely learn something. Thank you. Thanks a lot for giving this opportunity.
You're welcome, Ritia. Though your voice was not that clear, that one. Perfect. Next, I'm going to call, let me see the list of participants here. Next, I'm going to call Abdullah Balde. If you're there, could you please just unmute yourself and say hi to our friends?
Hello, my name is Abdullah. I'm a final year student at Sada University, and I'm the core team for data science. And I'm joining this 30 days Google Cloud, and would be more than happy to join this with you and have fun.
Awesome. Well, happy coding to you all. Happy clouding, if I may call it, sir. Happy clouding to you all. All right. Next, we have Harshit Kesawarni. Could you please just unmute yourself and say hi?
Hello everyone. Wish you
Your
all
voice
a happy.
is cool. Cool, it's okay. Go ahead.
Yeah. Hello everyone. Wish you a very happy learning in the 30 days Google Cloud program. I welcome you all to the GDSC community of Sharda University, and I am eagerly excited to learn together. Hoping to be have a great collaboration ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, Harshit, for your brief introduction. Next, I think we have Subhashmita. Are you there? She's kind of muted. And Subhashmita, are you there?
Not in the meeting.
I just saw her name here. All right, it's fine. Perfect. So, one more time, thanks for your interest in the 30 days of Google Cloud and welcome to the program. So, today we are going to have an introductory session about the 30 days of, and you will get to know what cloud is, what Google Cloud is, and what the 30 days of Google Cloud is. And you will get to have hands-on practice so you can get ready by today. Starts tomorrow, you can just register and start with all the tracks, right? Which is going to be, I think, from the 27th of this month. So welcome, and we are all moving to the cloud. All right, perfect. Next, here is the agenda we have today. Okay, we're going to talk about Google Cloud, the scope and the opportunities, and we are also going to introduce the 30 days of Google Cloud to you, and we will walk you through the platform setup. We will also have some reporting activities and your the words. And if you guys have any questions in mind, anything in mind at the end of the meeting, you can just ask your question. I am here, my core team members are here. They are really going to be happy to help you. Introduction to the 30 days of Google Cloud. As I said, we are all moving to the cloud, right? So let's get started. Well, you will have to unlock your benefits in 30 days, right? It's not that much of a long session, and in just 30 days, by committing at least 1 or 2 or 3 hours a day, maybe let's say 12 hours a week, I don't know, what your time commitment is. To be honest, you're going to get the benefits in 30 days. The first benefit you're going to get, oh, sorry. So the first benefit you're going to get, I'm sorry, the first benefit you're going to get, you gain hands-on experience, right? You learn real-world skills on the Google Cloud Console using Quick Labs. And if any one of you is an expert, okay, we don't need experts here. We are all going to learn, all right? So, but if any one of you knows the basics of Linux, right, or any Unix-like operating systems, how to navigate in files from the command line terminal, how maybe to use your, I don't know, your SSH client, which can be PuTTY on Windows, it can be like PowerShell, right? So you will really get started with these things, and if you're familiar using the CLI, the command line interface, trust me that this Google Cloud Console is going to be a cake for you, right? Because to be honest, you're just going to eat that cake slowly, easily, and at the end, you are certified by Google as a Google Cloud Ready, which you can showcase anywhere on professional platforms. So next, you are going to prove you have in-demand skills, right? So you take the challenge lab at the end to prove that you have the required skills, okay? And you're actually going to be assessed at the end. First of all, you will start with the training. You'll be completing all the tasks they give you every day because you will have to be working every day from the 27th of this month to the 27th of August. And at the end, there is, as we call it, the final exam. Okay, there is a final exam that you have to pass, and if you pass those final exams, in just I think 3 weeks time, you will get your certificate from Google. You'll get T-shirts from Google. You'll get I think stickers. It all depends on how you're really going to commit to the program. So next, you're also going to share your accomplishment, right? You have to So the more you go into the program, the more badges you're going to get, right? And the more badges you also get, you need to show it on social media, such as LinkedIn or Twitter, right? Or maybe Facebook for some of you who like using Facebook. Okay, so you have to showcase it. Maybe that's going to enable some recruiters to maybe call you someday, or how may I call it? Opportunities for you because having only this on your resume and wherever you go to apply for anything, whether it's an internship, whether it's a job, or whether it's just like an open source opportunity. To be honest, you are going to stand out of the crowd, right? Because not everyone has actually done this before, and this is going to be an opportunity for you to showcase what you know and to also stand out of the crowd when you are in a competitive environment. Now, next, kickstart your career in Google Cloud. Also, so you're going to have a kickoff session, training session. So you need to get yourself trained on the program's content by earning Quick Labs skill badges, right? So you will have to learn and to implement and to work on your daily tasks on Quick Labs and get badges and at the end pass the final exam. Next, it's going to be a 30 days of Google Cloud. So as you are being trained, so you can also onboard any of your friends, right? If you have any friend who is interested in cloud technologies or in cloud services, or who would like to learn because they are kind of an enthusiast of cloud computing, they can really join us. Okay, you can share it among your friends. You already have all the links, and yeah, we are all set. And help them start the journey together to cloud. So if you feel comfortable using these platforms and everything, to be honest, you can also help others, right? You can help them grow or become um, cloud engineers. And next, you get recognized for your efforts. You will receive a certification of appreciation from Google. Yes, and yes, a lot of goodies, right? That's what I've been saying from the very first beginning of our introductory session. So you get the certificate from Google, you get these goodies, these gifts from Google. To be honest, it's awesome. So here is the content of the program, right? The program actually has two tracks. The first one being cloud engineering, and the second track being data science and machine learning, right? In today's world, where technology is really moving fast and faster and faster, every single day when we wake up, we see new things, right? You are in the tech industry, you go, you talk to a friend, your friend talks about a technology which you've never used. You're like, oh my God, I don't need this thing. Uh, I don't know, right? So you have to take on challenges. Okay, you have to take on challenges. So there are actually two alternatives here. The first one, you can just follow either of the two tracks, okay? Or you can follow both the two tracks. But I really encourage you all to follow both the tracks because cloud engineering in 30 days, right? And also the track two, data science. I believe most of you here are from the CSE department or are studying maybe computer science related stuff. So to be honest, getting started with cloud engineering, data science, and machine learning is something awesome. Okay, and I will really, really encourage you all to take both the tracks. You are not going to be distracted because there'll be a gap. Okay, there'll be a time gap in between track one and track two. Maybe track one you have to complete it, let's say from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. and track two you can complete it a little bit later from 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. or stuff like that. Right? It's not going to be as if you have to take both the tracks together at the same time. You know, or to take both the tracks, and that's how you're going to grow, and that's how you're going to get skills on cloud engineering and also data science and machine learning. So here are the two tracks. Um, so now let's just dive into both the tracks, what they really means. So for track one, cloud engineering. Okay. In this one, you're going to explore and deploy solution elements, including infrastructure components such as networks, systems, and application services. First, you'll get started. To get started, you'll have to create and manage cloud resources. Everyone is moving to the cloud. I mean, like, I do write codes these days. I mean, like, I am doing a software engineering training with an institution called ALX. We do everything in the cloud, right? You just have to SSH into it and you do your thing to cause any harm to your system because even if you lose your laptop or even if your laptop is stolen, access everything from the cloud. And one more important thing is that if you are working on a great project, right? Like on your host machine, which can be like the machine you have, having like the Mac OS operating system or Windows OS or like Linux or whatever it is, the more you install applications, the more you install softwares, it's actually going to require new libraries and dependencies. And that's kind of going to corrupt your system and whatever it is that you're building. Just a quick story. There was a time I was trying to create just a very small web page, not even a website. And I was actually writing the codes on my machine. But after I think 2 to 3 days, when I downloaded many stuff on my machine, I tried again to launch the website and it showed me many bugs. A lot of bugs. I'm like, oh my God. So what I've been doing, so like I've actually done it without success, right? Because I have to start again from scratch, or I have to start debugging, which is which actually makes you less productive. But if you are working in a virtual environment, which is in the cloud, well, you're not going to install any any apps or softwares in there. So you're not going to have any dependencies or libraries that are going to corrupt your system. No, that's why we use the cloud, right? And you lose your laptop, you lose your mobile phone, you lose whatever it is, everything is on the cloud. If you get a new laptop, you still have access to it to do what you want to do. So you have to, coming back to what we have here. First, you have to get started, create and manage cloud resources. Second, You have to perform foundational infrastructure in Google Cloud. Be afraid these instructions that are going to be given to you, and it's going to make the program really easier for you all. All right. Um, well, next, you will have to set up and configure a cloud environment in Google Cloud. Okay. And fourth, you'll have to deploy and manage cloud environments with Google Cloud. You're going to learn all these things along the way. You will also have to build and secure networks in Google Cloud. See how amazing it is. You will also have to deploy some Kubernetes in Google Cloud, right? So first, you create and manage the cloud resources. You like perform foundational infrastructure tasks in Google Cloud. You set up and configure your your cloud environment. You deploy and manage cloud environments with Google Cloud, and you even build and secure. So which means you are learning a little bit of information security, right? Which is also a great thing. Mm. Um, well, now next, yeah, deploy to Kubernetes in Google Cloud. These are things you're going to know a little bit later. Um, next, we have the second track, which is also very much amazing. Data science and machine learning, right? Here's the thing. First of all, you get familiar with cloud engineering. You get to, do all the things in there, security and securing networks. See how awesome it is. And if you also take the second track, you learn data science and machine learning, which is something that is required by industries nowadays. Data scientists are really of high demand. Machine learning engineers, to be honest, that's something I can't talk about because you all know. You all are even maybe from the CSE, from a CSE department, and I'm from EC department. So you all know the benefits of these things. We learn and demonstrate proficiency in key data and machine learning topics to prepare for roles in business. Awesome. First of all, you get started by creating and managing cloud resources. That's the first thing. Second, you will perform foundational data, machine learning, and artificial intelligence tasks in Google Cloud. Next, you will have some insights from data query, right? And then engineer data in Google Cloud and integrate with machine learning APIs. Awesome. Explore machine learning models with enable artificial intelligence. So here's the second track. See how amazing it is to follow both the tracks and learn skills that really matter when you go in the job industry. Yeah. So next, the Google Cloud skill batches. Let's talk about this one. I know that many people who kind of join the Google Cloud program are all aiming to get these batches, these goodies, from Google and get the certificate from Google and level up in their career or prepare maybe for some other opportunities. So you're not just going to get these skill batches, the certification from Google, or even the batches on QuickLab, like without doing anything right. You have to put in a very great amount of time. You have to commit your energy to it, and you don't have to give up along the way. Because I believe, like you all, no one should ever give up in between something just because of the fear of not being able to do it. So, what is a skill? It's an exclusive digital Google Cloud skill badge. So, it kind of demonstrates your growing Google Cloud recognized skill set. So, maybe here are the skill badges. We have Google Cloud, create and manage cloud resources. You get this badge. And then foundational data, ML and AI, you get this badge. Deploy and manage cloud environment, you get the badge. Google Cloud foundational infrastructure, you also get the badge. Google Cloud deploy to Kubernetes, you also get a badge. Set up and configure cloud environments, you also get a badge, right? But you're not going to get this badge without putting in a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of your energy into it. So the more you get the badges, the more you can share them on LinkedIn, which is a professional social media platform where you get to network with potential recruiters in the future. And how do you earn a skill badge? So show your cloud skills by completing a series of hands-on labs, right? Including a final assessment, challenge lab to test your skills and earn a Google Cloud skill badge to share with your network. So this is how you're going to do. First, you have to practice to complete the series of hands-on labs and the tasks they're going to give you, and including the final assessment, or let's call it the final exam, which is going to be at the end of the 30 days. And you can also earn these Google Plus skill badges to share with your network on LinkedIn, on Twitter, on maybe your Google developer profile, or maybe anywhere else where you are present on social media. So you can show your skills by earning all of these deal badges, right? And imagine someone earned only 3 badges, but you earn 4, right? In the job market, that person is going to beat you. That's the thing. Or someone just took maybe the first track, but didn't take the second track. Or someone else took the second track, but didn't take the first track. So in the job industry also, someone who has taken both the tracks is going to be highly employable as compared to you, right? So next, here is the campaign schedule. And you have the timelines of the program. So you're going to be trained. I mean, like we have the trainers training. So which started yesterday until October 14th. And the student registration opens up on September 21st. One more important thing, tomorrow the forms are going to open. India is a great country with amazing people, with many people. It's the second most populated country in the world. There are many students. So if you don't hurry up tomorrow and register yourself for the Google Cloud, to be honest, when the form reaches 50,000 signs up, you are going to lose the opportunity. So stay tuned. Tune in tomorrow in the WhatsApp group. Tune in into your email. We're going to send you the form. Fill the form, give all your information, register for the program, and also select Sharda University in the drop-down menu of the institution that is going to appear, right? You have to select Sharda University, which is the university where the Google Cloud program is being hosted. Now, next, we will have the 30 Days of Google Cloud campaign, which will start on September 27th and end on October 27th too. So you all know already about this one. And for the drive completions, you're also going like until October 27th to be eligible for the rewards. So after October 27th, after the 30 days, you will have you will have known if you're eligible for the batches or not, because you have to complete everything to do both the tracks and do every single thing they're asking you for, right? Next, so they will ship your rewards, right? By November 27th, they will ship your laptop bag with Google Cloud. They will send you t-shirts with Google Cloud on it. They send you stickers and many other stuff, depending on how many batches you got in the program, depending on how far you went in the program. Now, next, we have the schedule. So from week 1, this is yours. This is like for the facilitators. So from week 1, September 27th to October 3, track 1 is going to begin. Okay. So from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m., you'll have track 1. And from 7:30 to 8:30, you have track 2. So imagine you're taking both the tracks, right? I think there is a message in the chat box. Yeah. Oh, I'm proud. I'm happy the core team is active in the chats. Perfect. Awesome. So first, in the first week, from September 27th to October 3, you'll have the track 1, which will be like module 1 and 2. Okay. Module 2 and 3, and then track 2, you'll have module 2 and 3 also. Okay. And this is going to be amazing because, see, you have 9 p.m. to 10 p.m., just 1 hour per day, simple, to get a certificate from Google. And you also take from 7:30 to 8:30. See also the second track, so you're going to be a Google Cloud ready for both the tracks, cloud engineering, data science, and machine learning. Just imagine putting that on your resume, on your CV, and you go somewhere where there are people who never took this program. It makes you stand out of the crowd. I really encourage you all to take both the tracks. I really encourage you all to take both the tracks, right? So you just be working like, on Mondays and Tuesdays. It's not going to be a great thing. Like it's not going to be something that is going to consume your time, right? You have all the time to do what you want to do. Okay. So week 2, like we'll have track 1, here also track 2, week 3, until week 4 from October 18th to October 27th. Here is what's going to be called the Drive campaign completion. On Thursday, like each Monday, you will have only from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. 1 hour, 60 minutes. You do it week 1. Tuesday also, you have from 7:30 to 8:30. You do track 2. Simple, right? You do track 1 on Monday, track 2 on Tuesday. Awesome. Like it's not consuming your time unless you really don't have a purpose of enrolling in the program. And on Thursday from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m., me and the cloud, and the core team members are going to answer all the questions you guys will have in mind. If you guys have anything in mind, any questions in mind, join and ask the questions, ask about all the doubts you have. And I'm pretty sure one of my core team members, the students, you are going to be able to help. Now, next. So it's going to be a 30 days of learning, building, sharing, and learning, because you're going to learn everything on Quick Labs and implement it in your Google Cloud console, if I may call so. And building, you'll be building things, right? And sharing, you'll be sharing your knowledge, your badges on social media with your friends, and sharing them anywhere you want on WhatsApp, right? And to network with people who are really cloud enthusiasts too, who are really going to work on cloud engineering and data science and machine learning. So next, the quick labs credits for the facilitator. Well, this was, I think, the registration for the facilitators. Okay, so now here we have the quick labs credits for students, right? How students will get their credits fast. First, students would need to register successfully to be able to get the quick labs code, right? We're going to help you register right after a few minutes after the presentation. So the code will be sent as auto response along with the registration confirmation email, right? So here's the thing. You will register successfully by tomorrow. Tune in and register. India is the second most populated country in the world. Many people are going to register. So if you keep waiting until like the limited seats are over, because it's free of cost, you're not paying them for the training. To be honest, they're just, not welcoming you in the program. So hurry up tomorrow when we share everything so you can register. And the code will be sent as auto response along with the registration confirmation email. So when you register, right? When you register successfully by providing all your details and also providing us with, like selecting Shara University from the drop-down menu of the universities where you're going to conduct the session, you will receive an auto response and also like the registration confirmation, and in that you'll have the code, your code for Quick Labs. Next, if you have any support, don't reach out to these guys, but well, you can reach out to them anyway. But you can actually reach out to us right on Discord. We have a Discord channel, especially related to Google Cloud, and you can ask there. You can ask your questions also on the WhatsApp group. You can also maybe like I do chat, so I mean you can just send the messages also in DM if you are not comfortable writing the messages on the group. But I highly encourage you all to be interactive during the next 30 days. Next, so daily student progress report. Every day you have blah 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 blah. This is for me. This is for me also. All right. So these are the rewards for facilitators. So eligibility to earn this, you get rewards. Yeah. So here are the rewards for students, right? First, if you complete any one, track 1 or track 2, you will get a T-shirt with Google Cloud on it. See, these goodies really doesn't mean anything as compared to the knowledge you're going to get in machine learning and data, right? This is just something to celebrate later. But what's really important in here is that you learn that you may have not even learned at school, at your university, or at your college, right? So don't even mind these rewards. You're going to get them. They're going to be shipped to your address without you paying a, okay, and you get them. So if you complete any one of the tasks, either track 1, cloud engineering, or track 2, which is data science and machine learning, well, you're good to go, right? You get t-shirts like this and some stickers of Google Cloud. So you'll only get reward for the milestone that you achieve after after enrollment dates, and not for the ones before that, right? So when you enroll, you have to kind of cross all the milestones. You have all the tasks, right? All the lab sessions. You have to complete them. Yeah. And next, if you complete, see what's awesome here. If you complete both the tasks, right? The tracks, track 1 and track 2, you get the t-shirts plus, really Google Cloud ready, or that you have moved to the cloud and you do know what cloud computing is. And you also get a laptop bag to, with the Google Cloud logo on it. These are just for free. And you also get the certificate. The more tasks or the more tracks you complete, you get from Google. Well, thank you. Thank you so much for attention to the presentation. And I hope you all understood everything. We are going to have 30 minutes later of doubts clearing and Q&A session, like Q&A minutes, so you can ask all the questions you have in mind. Let's not be in a rush. So yeah, that's it. Now, all right. Okay. Yeah, there we go. So here is the official website to the 30 days of Google Cloud, right? So it's event. Let me try. Or someone from the core team can. Okay, sorry. There we go. There we go. All right, I just pasted the link in there. We are actually going to facilitate everything for you, okay? You don't have to worry about how you're going to organize yourself during the program, okay? So there is a Google Drive, okay? There is a Google Drive in which everything is actually, okay? So right here, right, google.com. And we are all set. Okay, Google Cloud at Charter University. So I'm going to share this. Oh my God, this drive folder with you, And sorry, it will take a few seconds because I'm actually recording is a machine. Yeah. So here's the drive folder where everything is going to be organized. You don't need to refer to your WhatsApp or to any other thing. You can just refer to this drive folder. Everything will be here from the beginning of the program to the end of the program. Okay. So you'll find like info session, which we are having right now. And here's the PPT that you guys can just have it later when I share the drive link with you. For track 1, cloud computing, you have week 1, week 2, week 3, and week 4, like for the 30 days, each of which is going to be like, yeah, perfect. And so if when we start week 1, you can just come into week 1, you will see all the resources here. You don't have to worry about it. Everything is going to be organized for you, okay? So week 4 also, and so on. So for track 2 also, it's the same thing. You will see week 1, week 2, week 3, and week 4. For track 2, you can just refer to it, and all the resources and all the links and all the of our sessions are going to be here. And yeah, these are just for some templates, and we're going to fill it later for you. So let me start by I guess I could do this. Share. Okay, change to anyone with the link. All right, viewers. Now that's perfect. Let's just copy this and paste it here in the chat box. One of the core team members, please share these 2 links, the ones that I'm pasting in the WhatsApp group, please. One of the core team members, please do it. Thank you. So I just shared the link to the drive folder. Everything is going to be organized, okay? And it's not going to waste your time because you don't have to look for all the resources. Everything is organized where everything kind of goes down. And if anyone has problem accessing the drive folder, you can contact us. We will be happy to help. So that was it for this one. And here's the website, 30 Days of Google Cloud. What is 30 Days of Google Cloud? 30 Days of Google Cloud program will provide you an opportunity to in cloud and get hands-on practice on Google Cloud, the tool that powers apps like Google Search, which we all use every day, that powers Gmail, which we use. Without Gmail, it's going to be really difficult, and also YouTube, right? Because as a student, any students should like all students actually use YouTube, right, to watch stuff. So Google Cloud is what actually powers all of these: Google Search, Gmail, YouTube, and many more things. Along, you will learn and practice concepts like computing, application development, big data, and machine learning using only and only the cloud. And if you get stuck, you will have your campus facilitators. I am here. The core team members are here. Get in touch with us when you have any problem. Someone is going to help. We can assure you for that one. So just keep an eye out here for the registration form. So the registration form is going to be open tomorrow, okay? It's going to open tomorrow. So you can just keep an eye here. Go to the website, but when it starts, we'll ping you all so you can register as fast as you can before everything gets closed, because I don't want any of you to lose the opportunity. Should you enroll in the program? There are a lot of things in store for you, so we would like to make sure that by the end of this program, you can showcase what you've learned here to your professional network using Google Cloud hosted posts and skill badges. See below, which badges that we have that you can add to your resume, your CV, and also your professional profiles like LinkedIn. Right? You get these badges as you go. Okay. And second, And on top of these amazing batches, you will also get a chance really cool Google Cloud goodies, right? So you can see the prices when you go onto the website by clicking here. And here are some of them. These are things you've already seen, like a t-shirt, cloud, a like a laptop bag, this water bottle, and some stickers. So the program syllabus, this is something we've seen already. Let me just go through it very fast. The program will introduce you to computing, application development, big data, and machine learning using the cloud training platform called Quick Labs. Quick Labs and Google Cloud are going to be your best friends during the entire program. Okay, where you learn each of these topics using self-paced. It's self-paced, okay? Labs that provides you temporary credentials to Google Cloud so you can learn the cloud using the real thing, no simulations. So here's the good news about it, right? When you are like a student, they give you credits, right? Otherwise, Google Cloud, you have to pay, and you pay in dollars, to be honest. Okay, so they give you all these credits. I think it's about 300 credits, and you use those credits to do your work. And just imagine how amazing this is. What an amazing opportunity. So for convenience, we have divided the topics above into two different tracks. We have cloud engineering track and data science and machine learning. So track one, you already know about these things. We've been talking about it. You can also read more about it a little bit later when you go see the difference between a quest and a skill. But here, just read on the websites. Everything is here. Take your time and read. Commit your time, your energy, and your effort to it. Read everything, sources. I'm sure you all are going to crack the program, to be honest, right? So, and here are some of the prize rules. And it's going to start from, okay, here's the date, 27th of this month to 27th of the next month. And you can add it to your Google Calendar, right? So that you get the notification every day in case you end up forgetting, okay? And the registration starts tomorrow. Just we're going to notify you all. So for the prize rules, all right. I guess it's better you guys read this. I can just go through it very fast. Rules for availing the prizes. To earn prizes in the program, you need to complete either of the tracks. But I really encourage you all to complete both the tracks. It's really important. Learn cloud engineering, data science, and machine learning along the way. See the tracks both and the prices associated with them below. We will record the progress on a daily basis. So the more you progress, the more they're going to record your progress, right? And they will evaluate it at the end of the program, which means after 27th of October, like 11:59 p.m. Indian Standard Time. You will also receive more information on how to avail your Google Cloud goodies after the program ends, only if you're eligible for prizes. Okay. So you can also see some of the frequently asked questions in here, which we will also go through a little bit later. For more information on the prizes. So prize one, complete any of these tracks, you get these t-shirts and the stickers. Okay. You can read about it a little bit later. Track two, you complete price, the second prize that you complete both the tracks, and see, you get more goodies from Google than you would get in just completing only one track. And not just the goodies, imagine skills in data science and machine learning. And you all know that the pandemic has further accelerated the tech industry, right? So we really have to keep up to date and do all the things that we have to do to not be left behind, right? So here it is. These are the prices you're going to get if you complete both the tracks. It's not going to take your time. On Monday, from 9 to 10 p.m., you do track one. On Tuesday, from how you call it, from 7:30, I'm sorry, to 8:30, you do track two. See, awesome. And you also have all the resources organized in folder. There is nothing to worry about, right? I think there is a question here in the chat. Well, sir, I have computed an event for harsh jury. I'm sorry if I mispronounced it. Well, if you have ever taken the tracks again, like if you have ever done it, I would encourage you to create like to kind of enroll with a new email ID, because you're not going to do it with an email ID which you used before to do to complete both the tracks or to complete either of the tracks. Okay. Harsh, Jory, the one that just dropped the question right now, make sure you register with an email which you have never ever used for the Google Cloud. Will completing this track be a help for placements? Well, to be honest, it's going to make you stand out of the crowd, right? And imagine you go to a company or to a startup and you apply for a job, right? And like there is someone there, there's actually someone there who, yeah, coming. So there is actually someone there. So there is actually someone there who has never learned cloud engineering, who has never learned data science and machine learning. So who has never learned any of these things, right? But you have like these both the tracks on how you call it. Yeah. So like you're going to stand out of the crowd, okay? For sure, it can help for placement. No one is going to place you. You have to look for it. You actually have to look for it. But at least having it on, yeah, having it on your resume is really gonna be helpful, right? And it can really actually help for placements. Okay. So that was it. I don't know if that answers your question. Next, next, yeah. So the program syllabus, you can see it from here. Okay.
I think I would answer the Kumar Kanishk Pandey's question.
Go ahead.
If you're completing the Google Cloud platform, what you will see that nowadays low code model is going on and everything is going on cloud. If you will gather a skill of Google Cloud, which is a highly demandable skill, and that will also give you a grip on cloud, which has been not been covered in the syllabus of colleges, then definitely you are going to get a good placement on that. If you hold a very good grip on only the Google Cloud, then also you can be placed in a good MNC even.
Yeah,
I think
that's
that answered.
Can I just question?
Yeah, please.
you.
Yeah, actually, like from what I've heard, actually the placement interviews are basically skewed a lot on DS algo and competitive programming. So, what amount of like what accentuation can these skills do? That was my question. Ki what amount? I haven't had a lot of experience in cloud or maybe development in general. So, apart from competitive programming, what else is does count for the placement thing? That was my question basically.
All right. Harshit, do you have an answer to that question, or should I carry on?
Yeah. I think like if you are very good in competitive coding, that's really nice. You will definitely will able to grab a great selection or placement. But I will highly encourage you to go on certain like another skill like machine learning, cloud computing, big data. You can choose any of the track and you can also get excel on it, at least have some idea about a particular field, because competitive coding will land you to a good job, but after getting to the job you have to work. So having a good idea before that will help. I think that answers your question. You can choose any of the track like machine learning, deep learning, cloud computing, big data analytics.
Yeah. All right. We hope that answers your question. If you have further
Yeah,
questions,
definitely. Thanks.
yeah.
Thanks.
If you have further questions, you can just ask also in the WhatsApp group. And if you are a student at Shada University, I mean, like if you are, I mean, not if you're a student at Shada University, because it's only compulsory for core team members, right? But if you want to join the Google Developer Student Clubs at Shada University, you're welcome to join. And we will have hands-on sessions on DSA, on data structures and algorithms along the way. And having these skills are really also a bonus for your placements and all. Thanks, Harshit, for answering those questions. So for the program syllabus,
I want to say something about the cloud. Basically, this is a very, very interesting program. So basically, recently I talked to one of the core team, one of the core developer of PyTorch. So my question was like, when you deploy a model on a server, right, there will be so many people, thousands of people querying on that model. And I was asking like how they handle that, because I know it's a big deal. So the answer was that they were using the cloud, right? So you can now imagine how people are now using cloud. So this is very interesting and very important topic. Nowadays, everybody is moving to the cloud, and you can see now also, because the work that people are doing is nowadays due to COVID, it's remote work, and they're accessing things through the cloud. And this is very important skill that you need to know how to SSH into a server and how to get stuff if you want to copy it to your local machine. And if you can manage resources, you can deploy software on the cloud and these kind of tools. It's very, very important. So it's something that I really encourage people to go and learn it. So that's all I wanted to say. Today you can take over.
All right. Thanks a lot, Abdullah. And I think this was a great point from you, as well as Harshit. Thanks a lot for your support. Really appreciate it. Perfect. So I hope, Kumar, you've understood. I hope you've understood. So, yeah. Well, you can also go and read the frequently asked questions, okay? Like how you can be a facilitator, maybe for your institute next time the program comes again. And what are the eligibility criteria for enrolling in the program? If you do not receive any invitation email after applying through blah, 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 you can read all these questions a little bit later to get to know and to clear some of the doubts you have. And also the quick live queries to, yeah, here is like, we have some helpful video, like everything is here, okay? So next, terms and conditions and code of conduct, please be on this later, and yeah, you get to understand it better, right? So now that's it for this one, and I'd like to show you. I'll get back to this. Yeah, there we go. Quick Labs. So I'm going to share the links with you. So here's the platform where everything actually goes down, right? Quick Labs, and yeah, just okay, perfect. So here is where actually everything goes down, everything Google Cloud related, right? So you can just jumpstart your cloud career. Not sure where to start, blah blah blah. You can see from these things here. They have many tracks, okay. But let me just try to my accounts. Sign in with Google. It's better. Yeah, and there we go. Okay. Just give it a few seconds and we'll be all set. Okay. I'm recording the session, so it slows down my machine. All right. So here is where everything is. Let's go to your learning, right? Yeah, I did create this one when I was applying last time, and this was my first activity. That was like 13 days ago when I was applying to be the facilitator, right? And one of the most important things about it is that you can just set a public profile so people can see what you've been doing on Google, right? And so here's the link of it. I can share it with anyone. So like after anything, so it was just a fresh registration with my email ID. So like, yeah, that's what you all are going to do. Let me get back. So this is it for this one. So when you complete everything, like when you complete your stuff, you actually have your scores that are going to be here. And if you pass them, it's okay. You just it will be auto checked if I record it so. And for the type, it's just going to be lab, and this one was a tour of Quick Labs and Google Cloud, which is going to be the subject of our next meeting. And you can go to catalog. You can go to catalog and you have almost everything here. So, like, do you remember when when I was showing the tracks? Let me again open this. I'm sorry. Even video. Terima sana. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, from the yeah. So create and manage cloud resources and these things. These are things you're going to say. Like here is that cloud resources, right? And you have to spend 14 credits for this, and on demand available, and then it will just take like 5 hours in an introductory, right? So like you also have baseline infrastructure, performing also foundation infrastructure tasks in Google Cloud, like any of the things you see. Let's say click on this, and it will read to this one. So you can enroll on this one, and but yeah, you have to start with this a tour of Quick Labs in Google, and also what it's going to be. You have to create a virtual machine or compute engine like this quick start windows, and then getting started with Cloud Shell and G Cloud, Google Cloud for short, Kubernetes engine, and then quick start, and so on and so forth. So like this is what it's going to be, and there are 5. That's why it's 5 hours, right? They expect you actually to take 5 hours, so you can enroll on this when it starts on the 27th, and you can just take on what you have. So what you have to do, you don't have to come here and randomly select the tracks, okay, or like the project or the labs, but you can just refer to the event page, and then like skill 1 or skill batch 1, you click on that one, and so on and so forth. So for the cloud, Google Cloud is how we call it, essentials. Um, give it a second. So here it is. For this one also, you take a quick tour of Quick Labs and Google Cloud. You create a virtual machine. You compute, like do some compute engine quick charts and these things, right? So yeah, getting started like Google App Sheets, right? Learn how to use Google App Sheet to enable everyone in your organization to build and extend applications without coding. Simple. So here is where actually everything goes down after you enroll. All right. And the more you go, the more you can just come here on your learning, and you will see everything that you've done. Right. This is just the one days ago when I was applying as when I was applying to become the facilitator. Right. So yeah, there we go. So I think that's it for this one. And yeah, don't forget event 30 days of Google Cloud. I'm also now. Yeah, there we go. So don't forget, and here are both the tracks. When you finish your registering, just come here on getting started, create and manage cloud resources. You can finish this and get the skill badge, finish this one, this one, this one, and this one. And if you're really courageous, this is something you can complete in a weekend. To be honest, like, if you commit Saturday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, these are things you can just, you're all set. So yeah, when you start also with the second track, you can just come here and getting started. And then if you have to do the Program Foundation a day, I am a blah, 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 you click on it, it will direct you to the page where you can learn everything. And you have these things, quick start, and then data prep, and then data flow, and yeah, data scientists, they know all these things. And the Cloud Natural Language API, and Google Cloud Speech API, these are things here people really use to insert in their website, right? To make it much more functional. And you also have like video intelligence, so it's really just awesome, to be honest. Well, so that's it.
Excuse
for
me.
the last one. Yeah, you have a
Yeah,
question?
actually, I missed the initial part of the thing, so I'm not sure how to start with.
Worry. Are you in the WhatsApp group? All right. I think one of the core team members has shared a drive folder. Okay. So just go to
Okay.
that drive folder, the recording, I'm going to share the recording there too. So if you missed anything, you can just go to the recording and then you can watch it. All right? No, don't say thanks. All right, so yeah, so that's pretty much it for this one. And I guess another thing I had to show. Oh, what did I do?
All right. Before you close it up, I
This is
think it's time to remind everybody that we have a talk on Saturday.
yeah.
So at 4 p.m.
Mhm.
The title of the talk will be an introduction to data science using
Yeah,
Python. So
mhm.
we are looking forward to seeing you all there, and
Yeah,
we will
yeah,
try our best to make it a great event so that everybody will learn.
yeah. All right, perfect. To you all who just joined today, Abdullah is our core team member and tech lead for data science, and he's really a pioneer in data science, right? He's been working on many things and collaborating with people even in the United States. Awesome. And last year he was among the best core team members, and he even ended up getting some awesome goodies from Google for his outstanding job. So join us on Saturday. We're going to share the meeting link also in the in the Google Cloud WhatsApp group. And you can join us and get started with machine learning, with data science and data analytics using the Python programming language. You're really going to learn a lot, and I can assure you that if you join that event, you're not going to regret it because he's really gonna share many things, and yeah, you will just love it. So I wanted to end by showing you a video of one of the pioneers in cloud computing. Just wait a sec. Yeah, this guy, Google Cloud Tech. So you can also subscribe to this YouTube channel, and you'll see everything in there.
Hi, my name is Arman Hazarkani, and this is an introduction to Google Cloud. This video is intended for use by anyone interested in preparing for their future careers. In the next few minutes, we're going to discuss what Google Cloud is and what some student developers have been able to create with it. Ready? We're going to start by going back in time. Let's pretend for a moment that we're in the time before cloud computing, and we want to start a company to create a social networking site. You'd start by buying a server, lugging it all the way home from the store, and spending hours preparing it with all the correct hardware and software so it can run your company's web app. Fast forward a few months, and things are looking up for your company's site. The users are flooding in. As your organization's user base grows, you have to buy and install more and more servers. This is called scaling. Eventually, you're doing so well that the company opens up a data center. Next thing you know, you're international and spending billions of dollars opening data all around the world. Sounds like a lot of work, right? Here's the good news. You don't have to do any of that. Luckily, some companies have spent years building some of the world's most advanced networks of data centers. Cloud computing is when these companies allow developers to store data and run code on their computing infrastructure. Google is one of these companies. Google has data centers all around the world that have allowed it to scale to billions of users. These data centers house the computing infrastructure that powers the Google products you may be familiar with, such as Search, Gmail, and Google Photos. Google Cloud gives you the access to the same technology and infrastructure that powers Google. This means that Google Cloud has over 100 categories like compute, storage, and machine learning and artificial intelligence that seamlessly integrate together, all a click away. One category is compute. These products help you deploy code to the cloud. For example, we may use a compute product like App Engine to deploy a social networking site. Another category is storage and databases. These products help us store data, retrieve, and query data in the cloud. For example, we have our dog walking app, the dog's names and locations in a cloud Firestore database. We also have machine learning and artificial intelligence. These products allow us to leverage Google's AI technologies for our own applications. We can build and deploy our AI platform or take advantage of easy to use pre-trained machine learning APIs like Vision or natural language. So, what is Google Cloud? lets developers build and host applications and websites, store data, and analyze data, all scalable and reliable computing infrastructure. Now, let's see what some student developers have done with Google Cloud. A team of student developers called Guardian worked together to help Alzheimer's patients with the enabled smartwatch. The Guardian team leveraged a lot of the Firebase platform for their application. Firebase is Google Cloud's comprehensive mobile development platform. The team used Firebase authentication to easily verify app users, Firebase Cloud messaging to send push notifications to different platforms, and Cloud Functions for Firebase to execute backend code without having to manage a server. They also used a Google Cloud database to store and sync user data. A team of student developers created a service called Nagish to help people who are deaf or hard of hearing talk on the phone. They leveraged Google Cloud's text-to-speech and speech-to-text APIs to convert back and forth between voice and text. And that's it. Let's review. About what Google Cloud is: a platform developers build and host applications and websites, store data, and analyze all on Google's scalable and reliable computing infrastructure. Then we discuss some of the incredible projects that are able to build with these tools when working to learn skills for their future careers. My name is Arman Hezarkhani, and I can't wait to see what you build with Google Cloud.
All right. Perfect. Thanks, Arman Harzikani. So that was just a quick video of the Google Cloud, and now it's almost 7 p.m. So we're going to open up now the Q&A session. If anyone has questions or anyone wants to add anything, you are free to unmute yourself and ask your question. We will be there to help. Anyone has a question? All right. Any question from anyone? All right, let me check here. It's like, okay, get ready. Please, I can neither see nor hear anything anymore. Really? Please, reviewing issue is from your end. If anyone facing the banana, please mention in the chat box. All right, yeah. Yeah, Harshit, thank you for sharing the WhatsApp link. Replying. Can you please do the reviewing? Yeah. Yes, please. I have done that. Still. Complicated. All right. That's not good then. Okay, sir. Okay, we've answered all these questions. Anyone here has any question? Anyone here has any questions? All right. So if there is no question, let's just keep chatting in the WhatsApp group. Oh, don't forget. I was about to forget. I'm sorry. I have a Discord channel. Ritya, make sure Ritya is not there. Harshit is there. Harshit, make sure you share our Discord. You can share the screen. So we do have a Discord server in which we have a channel especially related to cloud, and you can join us there and ask all the questions you have on Discord. Right. Okay. All right. Let's give it a few seconds. It's gonna work. All right. If it's going to require anything else. All right. So here is our Discord server. Let's just try to get here. This is our Discord server. Dismiss this. Okay, so this is our Discord server. Let's try to invite intrusion these guys. I think. Yeah. Okay, so Harshit or Saloni, any of you, any of the core team members, please share the link of the Discord server so they can join the Discord server and everything is gonna be here. And now in this Discord server we have where is Google Cloud? Google Cloud, Google Cloud. Yeah, here it is. Under development, you can see here Google Cloud. Just when you enter this channel, yeah, you can have like all your questions answered here, or you can also drop them on WhatsApp. You can also email us. You can contact us privately if you want. I mean, we'll always be there for you during the next 30 days. So I think that's it. So way to between this members. Try slash command blah blah blah. So if you join the Discord server, don't forget to come here on the Google Cloud and ask anything in here in the Discord. We will have people to answer your questions. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. All right. So I think we can wind up the session now. If anyone, if no one has questions, we can wind up the meeting. Thanks to you all for joining us for the introductory session of the 30 days of Google Cloud program. And we really look forward to having you, to collaborating with you, and to doing many, and to getting the Google certificate together, and to getting all the goodies together. Yeah. So we can wind up the session. Thanks a lot for joining, and have a blessed evening ahead of you. May God richly bless you all. Thanks for joining.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Akash Nakarni.
This is OutSystems, the most complete full-stack application development platform for professional developers.
All right, you may leave the meeting now unless you have questions to ask, because the meeting is over. Happy learning ahead. Happy coding. Happy. Yeah, you're welcome. All right, bye, Akash.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Ernest started, you did join very late. The meeting is over. Tune into the WhatsApp group later. We will have all your questions.